What's up, guys? Phil from Market Rush Trading here, and Happy New Year. We are heading into the first full trading week of the year, and we have a couple of stocks on watch for this week. So we have Uber, FedEx, UPS, and NVIDIA. They have some nice setups for potential move to the upside and downside. So we're gonna go and take a look at the technical breakdown. So let's go. See is that FedEx has been on a downtrend, on a constant downtrend, right? Ever since about December 8th. So it's been pretty much in a downtrend for an entire month, right? But the good thing about this, right, is that looking at the RSI oscillator here, you can see that the stock is at pretty much oversold levels, right? So what it's saying is that this stock right here is being considered on a technical base to be at a pretty cheap price, or a little bit undervalued, as you know, as the market may be as the market is looking at it as it being undervalued. So with the RSI, anything around 30s or below 30s is considered oversold, right? And another thing with this is with the stock being at a constant downtrend is that FedEx has come to a key support level. So if we go ahead and take a trend line here, go ahead and enjoy that support level, you'll see that every time that FedEx do come to the 256.28 areas, we do get a nice bounce from the support level. So it did it once here, it did it a second time here, and now this is the third time we're at that very support level. So I'm expecting it to do the same. And the fact that, you know, the stock is being considered oversold on the RSI is a good indication. Another good indication is that the stock is trading on its 200-day SMA. So on a technical standpoint, the 200 SMA, especially on a higher time frame, such as a daily time frame, is considered a very great support level for stocks, right? Especially like good stocks like FedEx, which are value stocks, right? They're considered a great buy at these levels. So not only that we have price sitting exactly at this key support level, we also have it on the 200-day moving average, right, along with an oversold RSI, which is considering the stock to be undervalued at its current trading at the current trading session, right? So in my opinion, this stock right here is at a pretty good buy in terms of picking it up for shares to add it onto your portfolio if you're interested in exposure to FedEx itself. And since you're trading options also, like we do, if you happen to be doing so, this is a great long buy for this for the stocks and options. So options anywhere from 3 to 5, even 6 months out on FedEx should, you know, pay out very substantially. We could expect this. We could expect the stock to bounce from these levels here and possibly go to its all-time highs around 300 areas. I have a price target of 298. 293 to be conservative for the stock right here, which is exactly at its resistance level. So if we go and draw a line here, you'll see that it has a resistance at 294, give or take. So that is my price target for the FedEx. I will be going long personally on this stock, so that's definitely something that I would recommend you guys put on your watch list to watch throughout the week. So moving on to our next stock, we have UPS. So with UPS kind of has a similar setup in terms as FedEx, in terms of it being on its 200-day average here. RSI is not really oversold, nor is it overbought. It's really right there in the middle at 47. So, but the only thing, the two things that I find really good about UPS on a technical standpoint is one, that it is currently at its 200-day moving average, which is a nice support for the stock. And not only that, UPS has been on a constant uptrend. So if you go ahead and draw out an uptrend, you'll see that it has been on a constant uptrend. Although we haven't been having any substantial move on the stock itself, but it's pretty much been on an uptrend where it's making higher highs. And when I say higher highs, I am saying that every pullback, right, it creates a high that was higher than the previous one. So if we go and draw a line here just to show you guys what I'm talking about specifically, let's go ahead and make it red. You'll see that this is a support level for the stock when it first started the uptrend, right? Came up, and then we had a pullback right down to that very same uptrend, which could be considered as a support level, because every time it comes there, the price of the stock bounces from that trend line and pushes up a little bit. And as you can see, it's doing it once again here. And not only that, like I mentioned, price is trading right on top of the 200 SMA as support. So not only that, UPS has been on a constant uptrend, has been making higher highs, and right now price is sitting at a nice support on the 200-day moving average. So taking all that into consideration, let's go ahead and redraw the trend line. I would say that UPS is definitely on watch for this week. I have a entry point above 169, so I'll say 170 is a nice entry point for UPS if you're trading options. And I would say that take profit would be probably a little bit above 174. I'll put 174 to be, to be safe and to give it a whole number. So entry point at above 170, and I would definitely take profits if you are trading it at 174. So that's my opinion on UPS. So next up we have Uber. So Uber, so the stocks that we've been looking at lately, well, not the stocks, FedEx and UPS. So the next stock that we'll be looking at is Uber. So the thing with Uber, unlike FedEx and UPS, where my opinion is that they will go up from their current support level, Uber is a little bit different. I'm a little bit bearish on Uber, right, on a technical standpoint. So what we're going to look at is, so let's just go ahead and take out our SMA for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a trend line on Uber, right? So you can see that Uber has been on somewhat of an uptrend, right? Stocks have been making higher highs, right? But the thing here, looking at our oscillators, which would be our RSI and MACD, you'll see that although that the stock, Uber itself, has been making higher highs, you'll see that overall with the RSI, they've been making lower lows. So they've been on a downtrend. So we have a very big bearish divergence happening here. So you're seeing that, Uber is on a constant uptrend, but the RSI and even the MACD is pointing down. So that right there is what you call a bearish divergence, and that is a bearish signal that the stock will drop. So what is the target price for this? I would say the target price, well, my target price would be 47.36, which would be exactly at the 50-day support level. If this may continue going lower, but that would be my first take profit. If we do see a substantial drop, we could even see Uber possibly going to 40 and possibly filling this gap here. So not sure exactly what would cause Uber to go down here. Maybe, some news that may be coming up that won't be, too good for the company. But overall, on a technical standpoint, we have a very big bearish divergence here. We do have a target price of 47.36, and not only that, looking at the last candle formation of Uber on December 31st, it is a very strong bearish candle. So we have a nice bearish engulfing candle here, where the current candle compared to the previous candle, let's go ahead and highlight that for you guys, where the current candle compared to the previous candle, whoa, what's going on? It is not drawing it. Okay, there we go. So you can see from here that the current candle compared to the previous candle completely engulfed it, completely swallowed it, right? So we have a lot of momentum coming into the downside here. So I am expecting Uber to possibly break this uptrend line here, right? So I would say I would get into this trade below $50 just to keep it safe. So Uber below 50, I would definitely look to short it or execute a put option contract on it, and my target price would be 47.44. So that is my sentiment on Uber. Again, this is from a technical standpoint. Do pay attention to the news that can possibly come out for Uber throughout this week. It may be a bearish sentiment that may cause the stock to actually plummet from where it currently is. So far we went over FedEx, UPS, and Uber. The next one on the list is NVIDIA. So here is NVIDIA. So let's just erase everything before we go through it. So NVIDIA has been on my list for a while because this thing has been consolidating a bit. So just taking out the SMA, right? So this is NVIDIA. Normally NVIDIA is a great stock to trade options with, and it's kind of been consolidating between, as you can see, the 550 range and the 510 range. So that's about a $40 move on both sides, the upside and the downside. So the thing with NVIDIA is that it's been consolidating here for a bit and not really going anywhere. So if we go ahead and draw our trend line here, right? We go ahead and draw this like so. You see that overall it's been consolidating, going up and down. It's been on a, on a constant uptrend, right? When you draw a trend line. And we can go ahead and draw this like so. And this is the setup that I pretty much like for NVIDIA here, is that it is currently trading in an uptrend, and currently with the current price actions from starting from December 10th up until now, we have a symmetrical triangle formation on the daily time frame. So with this type of formation, price could definitely go both ways, but either way to the upside. We could have a break out to the upside or the downside, but overall, of the constant uptrend that we've been getting from NVIDIA, I do believe that we will break above, right? And this market has been a great market for chip companies. They do have, a lot of technologies coming out in terms of self-driving. NVIDIA is definitely one of the companies in the forefront of that technology. So I do believe that they will do pretty well and in this upcoming year, and I do feel like a breakout will occur to the upside. So with NVIDIA, simply looking at this breakout here of the symmetrical triangle, I am definitely bullish on it, and I would definitely look to get into NVIDIA if I am trading options. I would definitely look to get in on NVIDIA above 530. So if I do see price at any given point breaking above 530, I would definitely want to get in to NVIDIA with potential target price of 555. So we'll put our target price right here. So we have our entry price. We have our entry price at 529 or 530, above 530. So let's just turn this blue, and we have our take profit, our price target of 550. So that's a nice $20 move on NVIDIA, and if you've traded NVIDIA before, those contract moves pretty nicely. So that's the overall setup on NVIDIA. I will be monitoring it throughout the whole entire week amongst the 4 stocks that I've showed you guys today. NVIDIA and FEDEX are my favorite setups, right? And also with NVIDIA, before we go, NVIDIA is also at its 50-day moving average, which is why I really like the setup also. It's also, well, not 50, but it's 200-day moving average. It's also trying to hold support there. So if we could get price above 530, which would be above both the 200, the 20 and the 50-day moving average, that'll be a nice support level for NVIDIA to really break out. Potentially going back to the 580s, or even, making all-time highs here. So not only that, even if we pull up our pivot point, not going into this indicator too much, but above 540 even, we could see a big push on NVIDIA, possibly, like I said, to its 580 areas. So NVIDIA is definitely a play for this week. I don't want to miss. I'm not gonna miss out on this push to the upside, and I hope you guys don't also. So this is the setup for the week. These are the 4 companies that we're going to have on watch. So again, we have FedEx, UPS, Uber, FedEx. We'll definitely have those on watch for the entire week. And hopefully, if you guys are trading also this week, you could put it on your setup and, on your watch list also. So this was pretty much just our Sunday watch list, and we will have a recap of the performance of these 4 stocks on Friday. So by any chance, if you happen to take the trade or would want to know how the trade went with us, because we'll definitely be taking those trades if the opportunity shows itself. We will be doing a recap on it on Friday afternoon, so definitely stay tuned. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from the video. Go ahead and smash that like and subscription button and follow us on social media for more content. And stay tuned for the next video.